What's up, everybody? Welcome to the weekly program. Today we're gonna have Bernardo, and yeah, I'm gonna just join him now. All right, just waiting here for Bernardo.
Hello, hello.
Yo, yo, how are you, brother?
How's it going, man? I'm great. What about you?
I'm amazing, brother. I'm very well, brother. Thank you for.
Yeah, nice,
Uh,
man. Nice to see you.
oh, dude, likewise. Hi.
Hi,
uh,
everyone.
I'm like happy that we were talking again, and it's good to have you, especially you, on this program more. It's nice. Today we're gonna talk about our experience touring the west coast of US together, like the couple shows we did, the Gilman show, all this kind of really cool experiences that we had like last November while recording the record. So this was like all in one, but like today we're gonna talk about the touring side of it, that it was really amazing. So Bernardo, let's just start. Tell us about the first time we entered Gilman. Not don't tell the whole story yet, but
Yeah, of course.
tell us
Uh,
how we.
yeah, it was very funny because Travis, he was here as well talking with you. So probably everyone knows him. I think it wasn't Travis. Sorry, it was Scott. Scott was like he picked us up at the San Francisco airport, and we were just like completely jet lagged already. And we were like on our way home, like to his place where we stayed the whole time. And then just like, yeah, he was like casually driving. I was like, oh, do you want to like just like enter Gilman? And we're like, what the fuck? You mean like the proper venue, just like Gilman, where like Green Day, like all the bands like Offspring and all
Rancid,
of those guys,
all the
Rancid,
Greyhead
like
bands.
yeah, of course, like just going like as we go like for a coffee in like in our town, just like yeah, let's go for a coffee at Gilman's. So like,
Yeah,
okay, yeah, casual meeting. And they were like about to close. I think they were closed already, and we just entered, and just like the first impact, the first impression was like, shit, I've seen this like in thousands of documentaries, and just like these walls. And it was like, because as said, like we were like for like 11 hours inside a plane, and going like just jumping into there was like, oh shit, this is real. So it was a proper way just like to start, like in the first second that we arrived, just like Gilman's hello.
yeah, that was
And
that was
again,
cool, man.
it,
Like
it, it was completely unexpected, like
no, because that was like the funny thing. It was actually the first thing we did in California was like
yeah,
visit Gilman, like airport, custom
Gilman.
services,
Yeah,
Scott Drive, Gilman. Like it was the first
yeah.
thing.
And
Um,
then Taco Bell, which is important to
oh, and
mention,
Taco
like
Bell because we had decent food apparently. So. But yeah, that was like the funny part of the story. The last part of this story we will return in the end. Uh, but before that, how it was for you having the opportunity to play gigs in LA, Seattle, Portland, and then Berkeley too. How
yeah,
was
yeah.
how was like that experience, the opportunity?
I mean, like touring there is completely different than touring Europe first. But like just like traveling like so far, and also because of the album as well, all the process. So basically, having the opportunity to play gigs, like to test the waters, like just play with a band that they are from there. So just like traveling all together, like the whole experience. Like, of course, the shows were good. We played like cool gigs. The venues, everyone was pretty nice with us.
Oh man,
Like everyone is,
that was like
yeah,
amazing.
yeah. Everyone is very kind. So for those who think like, yeah, America, like touring there, it sucks and stuff, like
Oh, we had
we can't say that. Like it was very cool. It was like in a very like familiar approach. And of course, like the long rides, like huge drives. But for me, the experience was like feeling like we were like a proper like family, just traveling around, just playing like small but nice gigs.
yeah, man.
I think it was like for like a punk rock musician, I think it's a very important experience that everyone like should experience at least once.
Yeah, man. It was really nice, and the way like Scott, Ashley, um, Travis, Kyle, Mike, like the way they accommodate us, they hosted
Yeah,
was like was amazing. It was
yeah.
really nice. So that experience obviously was also amazing because of all of them too. Um, what was like what was like the highlights of like each gig? Like in LA, obviously,
Mm.
like I don't know what you want to talk about or in which extent, but like LA, Seattle, Portland, like what was like the highlights of like each show? Because the Berkeley one, we're gonna get into that later.
Yeah, I mean the LA one was like inside like a record store, so just like playing like I think it was like quite a well-known record store in the
Oh,
area. So just
yeah,
like
man,
yeah,
program.
the
Check it
program
out.
in
It's really
yeah
nice.
program in like in Fullerton, which is like surroundings of LA. It was like playing like a record store with like very cool bands. I think it
Yeah,
was the mid
record
band. I
store,
don't.
skate shop.
Yeah, yeah. So I think that experience like because on that like inside that record store like huge names play there like The Addicts or Stick to Your Guns and just like playing like on the floor just like the record shop. I think for me was very cool because it was like that no stage gigs, so that I really enjoyed. But I don't have like a proper highlight. I think the whole like evening was cool, and also again like playing a record store is also special to me.
And the
Seattle.
landscapes,
Okay.
the landscapes
Yeah.
of the traveling as well. That was cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course, and all like the journey. You mean like the landscapes was unreal. Then we played Seattle.
Yes, Seattle. Yeah.
Oh, it was like the ride. Oh my God, like 15 hours, 16 hours. I don't remember actually, but it was 16 hours because we didn't stop a lot because we
Yeah.
if we stop. Oh, and yeah, and it was on that gig that we crossed like the guys that were on tour with the Menzingers. What's his name of the guys? Very
Ah,
cool guys.
culture
Like
abuse. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, that moment like crossing apparently like in America when you are touring like
Yeah.
the
They
West
were,
Coast.
and
Yeah.
that was in Weed, California, man. That was
Was in yeah, exactly. It was in a town called Weed, California that we crossed paths like just
yeah.
like
And culture abuse were touring with the Menzingers and Tiger
and
Jaw.
Tiger Jaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
So
that
we
was
were like
that was a
on
tour.
yeah, we were like on opposite ways on the road, just like we stopped at Weed, California. Yeah, it's an actual name of a place. We have cool photos in there,
Yeah.
in private, I guess, or not. I don't know. Um, so yeah, the Seattle show was like in a pub, you could say, like with
Oh yeah, the
uh,
Kraken.
the Kraken,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's a really cool venue.
yeah, with like navy decorations, just
Yeah. Yeah.
like yeah, was great. But again, like I think, yeah, on that show, like I think people were very into the gig.
Yeah.
Like were like everyone was like very into the gig and actually like felt the
Yeah.
kick.
That was good.
I think that gig for me, the highlight was definitely like the people were very into the gig because it was like a bar, so people were more like drinking because it seems it's not like a place where people only go to see gigs. So, but people actually like stopped and listened to us, and it was very cool. It was very cool. Portland went very great.
Yeah, Portland was amazing, man.
Before we ate a lot of donuts, like yeah, like a proper American experience. So of course, like XL donuts and stuff. Um, it was very nice. The place, everyone was very kind as well. Like we met like some cool guys. The opening band was like the guys that played before and after us, but the guys that played after us as well was a very cool band. So yeah, in general, like what I have to say, like each show had like special like moments, but in general, like overall, I think the vibe that we had like all together, just like touring properly, like huge rides. So you need to be in a family environment, otherwise you will kill each other. Basically, because yeah, you know, like it's like huge journey. So like it's to me was the thing that wasn't like the most important
That was amazing,
part.
man.
Yeah.
For me, probably the fact that Kyle skated as well, so we were always like skating, and that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh man. And dude, like we talked about LA, we talked about Seattle, Portland, but obviously the I think like for me like the show that was like the highlight of everything was like the show at Gilman's, and
Yeah.
explain that how that happened, man. Like
Shit. Was yeah, it was kind of crazy. Like the band that we were touring like together, like Scott's and Travis band. So Daydream, they were already booked for that night at Gilman. It was like a presentation, an album presentation show from another local band, so they were already booked. It was exactly on the day before we were like
leaving.
leaving San Francisco, and just like basically they were like, "Do you want to play Gilman?" I was like, "What? Yeah,
Yes.
you can play Gilman. Like we are booked, but we can split our slots with you guys. Like if you want." It was like, okay, like 2 songs. Like I think we played like 2 songs in there, just like as a surprise band. Basically, like we jumped on stage. They said like we have friends that are from Europe, like they love this place. It's a dream come true. Just like we jumped on stage and we smashed it.
That
Um,
was pretty amazing,
so
man.
it was like very unexpected as well, and it was Ashley's birthday party as
Yeah,
well.
as well.
Yeah,
The
so
karaoke
Scott's
party.
wife. Yeah. And then we finished our night in the karaoke, in the proper American karaoke. Like
Just
it was
screaming
so
to the
weird,
microphone.
screaming to the microphone, like singing 80 songs after a Gilman's show. Yeah, we can write a book.
Oh, man.
Was so odd, like
I have to do this because Joanne
hello sushi.
is working now, so I'm with Sushi alone. And when yeah, he does this sometimes when people are out in the streets misbehaving. No, I'm kidding. um, but yeah, so yeah, we were talking about the Gilman show, and dude, like how for me obviously is a different experience because like we're all different humans, you know. But like, um, what was the experience for you? Like after the Gilman show, the day after we went like to the beach and stuff, and we
Oh,
knew that we were gonna go back on that day. How was like what was the
shit.
feeling? Like go back to that day and like how
Um,
was it? How was that day? Because it was pretty important for me, but like obviously
yeah, like f yeah, like first it was like we were like doing like a more like a day off, like tourism in San Francisco because we finished to record the album a day earlier. Yeah. So this is very important to mention because, like it's a full length. So just like finishing earlier was like a big achievement.
yeah.
Then like the most like the magic moment to me was like when we were like walking down the beach, just like looking at the sky, like the sunset, like very like orange, yellow, those colors that are like from there, that it's like I'm here, you know, just like was the realization that we were like spending like a full month in there, just like having like all the proper experience. So to me it was like a kick, you know, just like, oh shit. And then realizing that, yeah, we are leaving, but like was very unique. It's very hard to put into words, but the picture that like comes to my mind is just like that sunset, you know?
Yeah, man. I remember
Yeah,
that was,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
like then the sun started going down, and
yeah,
Scott told us, oh yeah, your cab is here because it was nighttime already when we drove to the airport.
yeah,
It was like
yeah.
we just like literally
Yeah,
saw the
and we were
sunset.
like, yeah, it was like an end of a, for me, it's like an end of a movie, just like
Exactly.
proper. We like, you know, that song, like everyone was very
Yeah,
nostalgic. It was
exactly. You
like
know that
happy
final shot
ending.
in the
Yeah, the
movie,
final shot,
the
like
sunset in the place. Then we go
everyone,
home.
yeah, everyone together, just like our cab, like people crying,
Oh
was
man,
like
yeah.
was an end like of a movie, definitely, like was like
Oh, dude, that's why I wanted to go back to that like experience
yeah,
because that was magical, man. And what we spent like in that place for 1 month was like mind blowing.
yeah,
Like I've learned so much about like my ability to create, but also my ability to manifest like whatever like I want during the day, like in a positive way, of course,
yeah, yeah,
because we were literally living for 1 month like a dream life,
yeah,
like we were
yeah,
like literally like in this dream state
yeah,
all days, like because first was the jet lag and those first like week we were like, but then like it never left that like kind of like dream
yeah,
vibe of
yeah,
like, whoa, what is,
yeah.
we're like
Like
so
what?
like
Yeah, it was like
paying
what?
attention to
Yeah.
everything, man.
Was like waking up in the morning, just like getting a coffee, then going to the studio, then yeah, was like all day like that, and just like yeah, it's like a proper. It was a proper one, like living like Blink 182 or something like that. But it was nice. It was life changing, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for me it was life changing punching Kyle, so not kidding.
Oh yeah, we are not allowed to talk about Kyle's story, right?
Oh my god, no, poor
No, we are
Kyle,
not.
poor Kyle.
For maybe you can invite Kyle.
Yeah, I would
That's
exactly,
a good,
exactly.
yeah.
That's
Let's
that's
save this
exactly what
for
it
you
is.
can invite Kyle and
I only punched Kyle because he punched me first, and it was with gloves, so it doesn't hurt like a lot.
yeah, it was. It
Oh
was, it
man.
was, yeah.
And that was in LA, I think.
It was in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
god, brother. But like again, man. I think like for me, like what really was like amazing of that trip was that we I mean we worked our asses out like before that time and had to go like to a lot of like challenges that, yeah, loads of challenges
Yeah.
that we went through like a year or probably more than a year, like, and working like solid to get that opportunity done. And like when we actually landed there, it was crazy for me, like, and
Yeah.
like, I mean, wait first custom like control or border control, that was like that. I was like, I'm only in America when I get through that like
Yeah,
thing, you know.
exactly.
But when I got like after that, because obviously they profile me because of tattoos, you know. But like but after that, I mean, but like after that part, I was like, oh, dude, we're here, and this is gonna be awesome, you know. And I'm pretty sure like you had the same. Obviously, you were working sometimes. I checked that as well.
Yeah.
Because I think you were doing like the tattoo.
Yeah, I was doing like the PR and the marketing for
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah. Exactly.
tattoo festival in Lisbon.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
yeah.
What?
But yeah, like yeah, the border control is like we were like, oh shit, what you never know. Like I mean it was my first time entering there. Like you it wasn't yours, but like are we going to cross or not? Are we going to cross or not? Because yeah, we yeah, I can say this, like we didn't pay for working visas.
Because it was we were on holidays, man. We
We were
were
on
on
holidays.
holidays. It was holidays. People don't understand. Having a
Yeah.
punk band, it's the same thing as being on holiday. You know, like we have to find new laws to this because we're
Yeah.
no artists. We're punk rockers. It's different.
Yeah.
You know, like
Like, punk walkers. I
punk.
always say I always say team from
Team
Rancid,
Amsterdam.
like
Oh my god. But yeah,
but yeah.
that was cool. But obviously we didn't work there. We were having fun. So that's not work for me, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's how you perceive that, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. It was balanced, let's
It
say
was
that.
balanced.
It
Yeah,
was
it was balanced.
balanced.
We entered and it was
It's the right
balanced.
word, balanced.
Oh, dude. And obviously we talked about this before, but again, like how this experience has impacted your life, man. Like till this day, because obviously it didn't even went like a year, a full year, but
Yeah.
what that experience like taught you, you know?
Um, Definitely like being more present and aware of the people that are around me. Just like connect with people like that I'm going to spend like loads and loads of hours, which I think is very important, like to be in that state of presence plus acceptance. And definitely like I brought this like knowledge like until now, just like I definitely improved. And second was like that sense of like achievement, just like because everything was like do it yourself, just like everything, just like from the crowdfunding campaign, all the songs, like everything, just like I think was like knowing how to appreciate like that sense of yeah, we deserve, and we work for this, so I work for this, so it was that these two things for me was the most important, like so knowing how to appreciate the achievements instead of like only focused okay, but I needed to do more or something like that. No, it was okay like that. It was a big achievement, like it was a proper achievement because we deserved it. So I think it was more like being like in an acceptance like state of mind and of being like more present with the people that like are around me, and definitely like yeah, appreciating like the victories, it was that
Nah, man, amazing.
these two things, yeah.
These two things.
Two things.
Dude, and like, how's everything with you, brother? How you been?
It's all good, Porto life.
You're still in
um
Porto?
yeah,
Cool,
yeah,
cool.
still here, and yeah, working and trying to improve the situation, but like at this point it's like we need to be more like calm than like reactive, you know, just like because everything is going on its flow, and I'm confident, just like it's all good
Oh,
so
yeah.
far.
Yeah. I totally get you.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Man, dude, thank you so much, man, for coming here. Oh, look who's here. Yo, yo. Hassan, what's up?
Oh, what's up?
Nah, man, like it was a pleasure having you here today, man. And yeah, it's really good to talk about these like moments of our lives that puts like smiles on our faces, you know?
Yeah.
Because I mean, like if you're allowed to use memory and projection, like memory to see the past and projection to observe the future, at least I want to access like the really good, beloved memories, you know. And this is a way of doing it, you know,
Yeah.
channeling this into reality again. And this actually inspires me to the future, you know, or to like future, like to the projection that is called future, you know. So
Yeah.
then I really appreciate that you made this like conversation a thing, because otherwise it was just a monologue. And man, I hope you have a fucking cool evening with
You
your
too.
you're like you're singing airs and stuff, or she's
Yeah,
cooking.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
cool.
All good.
Fuck
All
yeah.
good. So, but yeah, I would come back today to San Francisco.
Oh yeah, man. That was like my last question, and I forgot
Oh,
to
okay.
ask, man. Like I totally forgot to ask if you ever consider moving there and like start a band there.
Yeah, if the conditions are up for it, why not? Just, but by now is not that
No,
safe, I would say.
but the
And
situation here is like the situation there is a little bit crazy. Oh,
yeah, yeah, there's some things like they must figure it out. Like they like all of us,
yeah, because this is
actually.
like a world crisis. It's not like
Yeah, it's
it's
not
not
like
U.S. alone.
US crisis.
It's
Yeah,
the whole
so
fucking world that needs to
yeah,
do something about
yeah,
this shit. This shit and
yeah,
too many other shits that like it's it's
yeah,
it's enough, man. It's enough.
yeah,
Fuck the system. Fuck the
yeah.
system.
The
Take it down.
people are slowly waking up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Not
Slowly? Not that slowly, but I
slowly.
mean,
Slowly.
slowly. Yeah, let's see. But by
I don't
now,
know.
yeah.
Let's
Well,
let's see, man. But brother,
cool.
thank you so
Nice.
much. It was really good to have you here. And again, man, we'll talk soon. And
Yeah.
and yeah, boom, another one done.
Yeah.
Bye bye,
Bye,
bye
guys.
bye
Thank you. Bye bye.
bye. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Today we had Bernardo. We talked about our experience at Gilman, the other shows like in LA, Seattle, Portland. It was really nice. It's always good to talk with my friend and my brother. We're like away now. Sushi, come here. Oh yeah, come here, Sushi. Opa. And Sushi is gonna say bye bye, bye bye, Sushi. Bye bye. Say bye bye to everybody. And tomorrow we have. Opa, sorry, just like taking Sushi out. Sorry, guys. Oh, right. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna have Scott talking here at 5. Then Thursday Bianca, and Saturday Juninho. Oh yeah, thank you so much, guys. I'm just checking the comments now. Thank you so much. Yeah, well, thank you so much for coming today and for your support and love. And see you tomorrow, guys. Bye bye.